Are you looking for the best digital cameras for beginners? In this video we will look at some of the best digital cameras for beginners on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Nikon D3500 digital camera. I know spending hundreds sounds like a lot of money for a camera for a teen or tween. However, this is a DSLR camera, and you'll be hard pressed to find a better price on one. It is perfect for a teenager who is serious about photography. The Nikon D3500 has 24.2 MP and a Nikon 18 to 55mm lens with autofocus to give your photos clarity and detail. This camera is great for fast action photos and low light images. The 1080/60p Full HD video will have your child jumping up and down. They can make time-lapse or slow-motion video. No need to worry about uploading photos with this camera. It's equipped with Nikon Snap Bridge, which automatically transfers your photos to your smartphone or tablet. Additionally, it works with Nikon Image Space, a cloud storage which allows you to store and share images. At number 2, Canon EOS T7i digital camera. There is a reason that this DSLR, digital single lens reflex, camera is the best-selling digital camera on just about every site. This camera and versions of it have been around for years. The T7i is an upgrade from the T7 above. Upgrades include longer battery life, articulated LCD screen, Bluetooth, more scene modes, and an increased number of focus points to make photos and videos even more clear. What makes this camera better than the other DSLR cameras on this list? The added upgrades, for one. Also, Canon cameras are more user-friendly than other brands. They are easy to learn on and will result in a less frustrated teen. That's worth a lot. A camera that is easy and fun to use will be one your teen will actually want to take pictures with. At number 3, Fujifilm X-T30 mirrorless digital camera. This camera is the least expensive of the good mirrorless DSLR cameras, but is still pretty expensive. This camera looks and feels like a professional camera and has the cost to go with it. Look, this might be too much for me to spend on my teen to start with, but this is a fantastic camera. If you have the money and want a lighter camera that takes pictures as good as the bigger boys, this is it. Generally mirrorless cameras are very similar to high-end DSLR, but because of the mechanisms involved in the mirrorless cameras, they can be significantly smaller for the same quality of photo. A DSLR camera needs both a mirror and a prism, thus allowing a mirrorless camera to be lighter. If you want more info on mirrorless cameras, visit Wikipedia's mirrorless camera page. This isn't the best action photography camera out there, but the video is definitely at a high level for an up-and-coming social media star. If you want to go even further, consider purchasing a telephoto lens to really have the option to zoom in. By combining these lenses with the older body style, your teenager will be able to take some amazing pictures. At number 4, Sony DSEW800 digital camera. Sony is a great brand in electronics, and this camera is a good buy if you're just looking for an inexpensive point-and-shoot option. It has a large display screen on the back and is lightweight and compact enough to fit in a small purse or backpack. The price is something I would be comfortable with for a first camera. I had a Sony camera very similar to this when I started college, and it was great for capturing memories before the days of cell phone cameras. Since I'm not quite ready to give my daughter a smartphone, this fits her needs perfectly. I have a friend who is an amazing photographer and her daughter has picked up her skills. If I were looking for an option for someone with a stronger photography background and needed something more advanced they could learn on and take great pictures, I would choose this. At number 5, Kodak PIXPRO FZ53BK digital camera. As a first camera for older kids, the Kodak PIXPRO FZ53BK is a good option. It is easy to use and small enough to fit in a pocket. The 16MP and 5x optical zoom in addition to the image stabilization mean you will get good quality photos. Unlike most of the other cameras on this list, the Kodak PIXPRO FZ53BK does not have a viewfinder. Instead, You look at the LCD on the back of the camera to see the image you are capturing. This can be a good feature for some kids, while others might prefer one with a viewfinder. This point-and-shoot digital camera for teens comes with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which means you don't have to keep buying batteries for it. However, the battery doesn't last more than a few hours. The one-touch 720p HD video capability is a favorite among tweens, but unfortunately the audio quality isn't great. Also, this camera doesn't come with an SD card, so you will have to purchase that separately. This camera doesn't do well with low light or action shots. At number 6, Canon PowerShot ELPH 360 digital camera. If your kiddo is interested in sharing photos, the Canon PowerShot ELPH 360 is a perfect choice. It comes with built-in Wi-Fi, so images can be shared to social media directly from the phone. You can also save photos to an online photo album to be shared later. If that isn't easy enough, the PowerShot ELPH 360 also comes with built-in NFC, near-field communication, technology, which allows you to touch your camera's NFC icon to any Android device and automatically share the photos. Did I mention that this camera also takes fantastic photos? It works well even in low light. The 20.2 megapixel high sensitivity CMOS sensor along with the Digic Image 4 Plus processor increase processing speed to give you sharp, unforgettable photos. Other fun features kids love to experiment with are fisheye effect, toy camera effect, or chrome. These change the photos to have a quirky, fun, or colored look. At number 7, Sony DSEH300 digital camera. The Sony DSEH300/B is a steal at this price point. You don't find this many great features in most cameras this inexpensive. The 35x optical zoom with a professional lens helps you get closer to your subject than you could have imagined. The superhead CCD sensor ensures precise images. The smile shutter feature detects a smile and takes the photo when smiles are at their best. Party mode automatically adjusts lighting in any situation for clear, well-lit images. Worried your adolescent will be overwhelmed with all these features? The Sony DSEH300/B is actually quite simple to use. The easy mode option allows you to minimize the number of options showing up on the menu. Then, as your child becomes more familiar with the camera, he or she can experiment with various features. At number 8, Kodak PIXPRO AZ252 digital camera. There is so much to love about the Kodak PIXPRO AZ252. We all know that Kodak is a great brand you can count on to deliver top-notch cameras. This particular product comes at an affordable price, making it the perfect choice for a beginner just entering the world of photography. One of my favorite features is the 720p HD video. Why? Because all you need to do to capture all the action is just need to hit a record button. You can even see small details close up with a 25x optical zoom. And with 16 megapixels your images will be ultra clear even as you edit them. Plus, you've got to appreciate the 24mm lens that allows you to capture wide landscapes. Like the best cameras, the Kodak PIXPRO AZ252 has an image stabilization feature that smooths out blurriness that comes when you get bumped or shake as you take a picture. You can't go wrong with this camera for your teen or tween. At number 9, Canon PowerShot SX540 digital camera. The Canon PowerShot SX540 is another good digital camera for teens under $300. It has some good features including 20.3MP and 50x optical zoom. Built-in Wi-Fi and NFC make it easy to share photos. The 1080 HD video is great quality even in low light situations. Kids love using the filters available with the PowerShot SX540. Personalizing photos makes them even more fun to share. Image stabilization helps ensure photos turn out crisp and clear. This camera is fun and easy to use. There is no viewfinder, so this is a better option for older kids or those who are more experienced. A rechargeable lithium battery is included, but you will have to buy a memory card separately. Although this camera touts 50x optical zoom, the more you zoom with the PowerShot SX540, the worse the photo quality. This camera is pretty good overall, but I prefer the Canon PowerShot SX720. At number 10, Canon PowerShot SX730 digital camera. If you want bang for your buck, Canon PowerShot SX730 could be the camera for you. The specs and features on the PowerShot SX730 are very impressive. Not only does it have 40x optical zoom with intelligent image stabilization, but also 20.3 MP CMOS sensor, and Digic 6 image processor to give precision images in any lighting. Your budding photographer will appreciate several fun filter options, including an auto filter. If these terms are new to you, just take my word for it. This is an excellent camera. But let's be honest, your teen or tween won't care to hear details about all the details. What they really to know about is if they can make video, capture pictures, and share these videos and photos with their friends. Well, the PowerShot SX730 has all of these covered. With a 1080 Full HD video, it will capture every exciting event. Built-in Wi-Fi and NFC capabilities allow quick and easy sharing of both videos and photos. This camera is Apple and Android compatible, which is essential for our tech-savvy kids. At number 11, Panasonic LUMIX TCZ-S70K digital camera. The Panasonic LUMIX TCZ-S70K has some great features kids love. With 20.3 MP and an optical image stabilizer, it takes fantastic photos. Teens will enjoy the 4K video recording capabilities. Even in sunny conditions, you can easily take photos with this camera. It has an eye sensor that makes it easier to see through the electronic viewfinder. Wi-Fi means you can connect and share photos and videos. Taking selfies is easy with the flip-up touch feature. One of the best features for tweens and teens is the post focus. It allows you to look at the image after taking it and touch any area you want to fix. A focus stacking feature blends several images taken at the same time to get the perfect photo. There are so many excellent features with this camera. However, the manual is a bit confusing, so it may take some trial and error to figure everything out.